Dear viewers, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENOTV. Today is the second day of the vetting process that is going on at the City Hall. And Aisha Juma's day was scheduled for today, and so she was taken through a series of questions, especially from the Azimio Kenya Alliance representatives. But today's session appeared to be one that was a bit biased because the MPs in that committee from the Kenya Kwanza Alliance appeared to be defending Aisha Juma. It was as if they knew very well that Aisha Juma was needed to be defended so that she could successfully complete the session. But nonetheless, Junet Mohammed put Aisha Juma into a lot of, subjected Aisha Juma to a lot of questions that needed clarifications. And most of those questions were revolved around leadership and integrity. Mind you, the whole exercise of vetting is to look at these leaders to find if they are in compliance with Chapter 6. Chapter 6 requires that you are not corrupt and they are up to task. So we know that Aisha Juma currently has court cases, and I'm not going to delve deep into those court cases because in my previous analysis, when I talked about, when I did an analysis on some of those cases which the DPP was dropping, I in particular referred to Aisha Juma's case, in which in that analysis, I talked about DPP, ganging up with the speaker and probably the judiciary to protect Aisha Juma. So that has been proved today because DPP decided to drop that case, but Aisha Juma's case, again, Wetangula has proved to be one of those people who are protecting her. So Junet Mohammed put Aisha Juma into a series of questions that touch on Chapter 6, like I said, and like I said again, that revolves around integrity. Now, with Moses Wetangula, now, first of all, one of the committee members defended Aisha Juma, saying that even Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and RUTO took over the leadership of the country when they had court cases. So that is how they defended Aisha Juma. It appeared as if the Kenya Kwanza team were not interested in this Chapter 6 anymore. I think according to them, that chapter should just be removed. Another member of Azimio Kenya Alliance, that is the minority leader, Opiyo Wandayi, also put Aisha Juma to task to explain why she had a master's degree before having actually a normal degree. That was a question that was posed to Aisha Juma. And Aisha Juma, being a smart politician that she is, said that she went through a series of small courses in the university that I think, so the certificate that she got was as a result of the small courses that she went through during our university days. But you see, quickly, again, Moses Wetangula came to her defense and said that it's not important, the degree is not important for you to become a CS. So this to us is a bit, contradictory. I think the law is being applied with the biasness here because during Sonko's time, when Sonko was vying for the governorship, Sonko was told that he must have a degree. And Sonko went to an extent of, getting a degree, the document for IEBC to, go through so that IEBC could approve that candidature of Sonko. So that time, the law was, they required that one must have a degree. Then now what Moses Wetangula is saying that a CS is not a must for a CS to have a degree. That means you can even be a class 8 leaver and still become a CS. So then how are you going to lead those people within that ministry if you have people within the ministry who are learned than you? I think according to me, I don't know, but according to me, I think the law requires that a CS must have a degree. So what Moses Wetangula has told the committee members appears to be a way again, another deliberate way to defend Aisha Juma. So Aisha Juma has always been defended so that she can successfully become, this CS that William Samoei Ruto nominated her for. So that position, I think by law, she's not supposed to occupy that seat because she does not qualify. Aisha Juma has a murder case. Aisha Juma has a corruption case that is still bedeviling her future political career. But then the Wetangula-led team has decided to exonerate Aisha Juma from all those cases. We are aware that the KCSE result that Aisha Juma got said that she got a D-. Now, according to information that we have, she got a degree in 2021. So then when did she get this master's that Opiyo Wandayi is talking about? That according to the documents, she's claiming that she got a master's degree. Then when did she get this master's degree? I think the panel of the vetting panel had the right to get answers as far as chapter 6 is concerned. But from what we see, Moses Wetangula was protecting Aisha Juma, and as a result, Aisha Juma could not answer to these questions because Moses Wetangula, the speaker and the leader of that committee, was busy protecting and deciding on which questions Aisha Juma should be asked. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you think Aisha Juma is up to the task? Do you think that the qualifications that have been enacted in the law are supposed to be followed throughout this vetting process? Because if what Moses Wetangula is saying that it is not important anymore to look at the degree of a CS, a degree of a candidate before someone becomes a full CS, if that is not important anymore, then how can a class 8 leaver be a head of a cabinet ministry that is full of learned people? Then how are you going to head that department? How are you going to handle the financial policies? How are you going to interpret the various policies of that docket if you are someone who doesn't understand? There was a reason why it was made clear that now a CS must be a degree holder. There was a reason as to why that law was enacted that way. But you find that Moses Wetangula is trying to apply laws in a biased manner, trying to defend some of these cabinet secretary nominees. So Aisha Juma, according to my understanding, was protected by Moses Wetangula. So that is the reason why you find that the questions that Junet Mohammed kept asking about Aisha Juma's integrity, leadership integrity, were always dismissed by even those people from the Kenya Kwanza team within the vetting panel. So instead of them supporting the questions that were being channeled to Aisha Juma, they were ending up being the ones who are defending Aisha Juma, protected throughout the session. And I think the whole intention was to make Aisha Juma qualify and be vetted successfully at all costs. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you think Aisha Juma is qualified? Kindly share what you think about that below the comment section there. But until we meet again for another analysis, I'd like to urge you to stay safe and stay blessed. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.